Hey guys, Justin Bryant here from selfmadesuccess.com, and if you're running a business, I want to help you by giving you the 10 best small business tips I learned from Richard Branson. He's a billionaire, he's the owner of Virgin Group, and he's built a super successful brand, and he's one of the most successful people in the world. You can learn a lot from him. He has a lot of fun. He enjoys his businesses. He enjoys his life. And it seems like everything he touches turns to gold. So here is what he advises small business owners to do. First, don't be greedy. He says never go into business purely to make money. If that's the motive, you're better off doing nothing. He also says I've never been interested in business or making money. I've just been interested in doing things I can be proud of. So treat your business as something that helps people. Treat it as something that you're proud of. Treat it as something that you enjoy doing, that you want to see grow to help others, instead of just doing things for the money. Number 2, he says treat employees very well. And here's a few quotes from him by this. There's no magic formula for great company culture. The key is just to treat your staff how you would like to be treated. He also says train people well enough so they can leave, treat them well enough so they don't want to. So I think that last line is especially powerful because he trains them well enough to leave so they could probably get a better job, a bigger position, or even start their own company somewhere else. But he treats them so well that they wouldn't want to do that. They enjoy working in his companies, and that's just a very powerful way to run your business. Number 3, he says be a good listener. He says to launch a business means successfully solving problems, and solving problems means listening. It's all about helping the consumers. They're the ones that are going to buy your product or service, and you got to listen to what their problems are to solve their problems. He also says business should be fun. Having a business has to be involving, it has to be fun, and it has to exercise your creative instincts. Customers shouldn't just think of your business as a place to buy a product or use a service. It should be a fun place to be. He also says some 80% of your life is spent working, and you want to have fun at home. Why shouldn't you have fun at work? He makes a great point. He's a big believer that work and play are not separate, that it's all living, that your business should be attractive to the customers as well as fun for those involved in it and making what it is and building it. And he thinks, working shouldn't be something you dread every day. You're going to spend a lot of your life working. You might as well do something that you enjoy, that you really get up every morning and look forward to. Number 5, take action and correct course along the way. He says you don't learn to walk by following rules, you learn by doing and falling over. He says if someone offers you an amazing opportunity but you're not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. The best way of learning about anything is by doing. And you hear this from pretty much any successful person. Taking action is one of the most important things. You can't wait until the time is right, because time will never be right. You can't wait to learn everything first, because the best way to learn is to do it. No book can tell you how to succeed. No course can teach you everything you need to know. Can they help? Yes, they can help, but action will teach you more than anything else. Number 6, he says be transparent. Too many companies want their brand to reflect some idealized, perfected image of themselves as a consequence, their brand acquires no texture and no character. So it's almost robotic. It's almost too politically correct. It's to the point where people can't relate to the business because they don't see any flaw to it. They don't see any opinions. They don't see anything outside of just pure calculation and caring about nothing except having a perfect image. You should be more human. You should be more emotional. You should speak your mind, and you should create a brand that people can actually relate to and enjoy. Number 7, make it all about the people. So he says develop the business around the people, build it, don't buy it, and then be the best. So like I mentioned earlier, he talks a lot about building up the staff, making them do their job is so good that they could leave, yet treating them so well that they would never. And he also talks about treating the customers so very well, because the customers are extremely important and will decide whether your business sinks or swims. And he says it's really all about the people. You can't just build everything based on a product or based on a philosophy. You have to really care about the staff, the employees, and the consumers. Number 8, don't rely on outside help. He said the one person that can make your business succeed is not an investor or even a mentor. It is you. So a lot of people talk about getting a mentor and how it helps, getting investors and things like that, which can help. Yes, they can help. He's not saying that's a bad thing. He's saying that you can succeed only by your efforts, because all they can do is help. They can't do the action taking for you. They can't build the business for you. They can only help you have resources, or they can give you some of their knowledge that might apply to certain situations. But it's really all about what you do. Number 9, mistakes are just part of it. He said one thing is certain in business: you and everyone around you will make mistakes. He also says don't be embarrassed by your failures. Learn from them and start again. So people get so wound up and so emotional about failing. They quit. They don't try again. They go back to their safe zone. They don't give themselves any credit. They don't allow themselves to keep going and to just use it as a learning experience. Instead, Richard Branson says that you should use mistakes as learning experiences and not be embarrassed by them, because all entrepreneurs make mistakes. Mistakes are certain, and there's nothing you can really do about it except learn from them and keep going. And last but not least, nothing is certain in business. So this kind of segues from the last point, that things are going to happen and you can't predict everything. So he says you never know with these things when you're trying something new what can happen. This is all experimental. He also says, well, I think there is a very thin dividing line between success and failure. And I think if you start a business without financial backing, you're likely to go the wrong side of that dividing line. So he talks about, having the money to start the business before starting, but even then you can't predict everything that's going to happen. You can do a lot of analytics, you can do a lot of studies, you can have a lot of people helping you make decisions that have had experiences similar in the past, but when you're doing new things and you're starting your own business for the first time, you never can tell exactly what's going to happen. You just have to keep going. You have to look at everything as an experiment, and you have to keep experimenting and keep testing until you get it right. Otherwise, when you hit some bumps in the road, you'll just get discouraged and quit, and you'll never succeed. You'll never live the life you want to live. So, Richard Branson obviously is one of the best people you can learn from as far as small business, big business, or anything business related at all. And if you got something from this video, if you feel like you learned some kind of new lesson or multiple lessons, maybe had a breakthrough from this advice, don't forget to like and subscribe so I can create more great videos like this for you to learn from, to help you build better businesses and impact the world. If you want to add some of your favorite quotes from Richard Branson that maybe weren't included here, or if you just want to let me know what you thought was the most important part of the video, or even just let me know what you thought about the entire video, you can leave a comment and I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to contact me directly, if you want some in-depth blog posts on these types of subjects, if you want tools you can use, resources and courses that can really help you take your business to the next level step by step, you can go to selfmadesuccess.com. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day.